Strange Things Happen by Sarah Watts. The middle 8 bars only, which are bars 9 through 16. First, we're going to approach it with what comes next. So let's take a look at just the right hand chords that are in bars 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we have F, A, B natural, and D. That's the first chord. It's done twice. The second chord comes in bar 10 with a G, a B flat because of the key sign, and a D. And the third chord is also in bar 10. Leave your thumb on the G, 2 on the A, and 4 on the C sharp. So bars 9 and 10 have those 3 chords. And so do bars 11 and 12. Notice it's just fingers shifting from that position. We're not actually changing positions. If we went from this chord to this chord, notice the 5th finger is the same. When we go from this chord to this chord, notice that the thumb is the same. When we go from this chord back to the first chord, notice this finger is the same. So the first chord, the second, the third. The first chord, the second, and the third. Now let's put it with the right rhythm. I count and we play. A 1, a 2, a ready, go. And 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. So notice the rhythm is a little bit different in bar 12 than it was in bar 10. Let's do that again. A 1, a 2, a ready, go. And 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2, and 3, 4. Now let's take a look at the left hand in those middle bars, bars 9, 10, 11, and 12. It just does crotchet notes in the same position, in G position, whether we've got flats or sharps or naturals, it doesn't matter. We're going to keep it from the G to the D, that 5-finger position. So we start D, C natural, B flat, A, G, B flat because of the key sign, A, C sharp, D, C natural because we crossed the bar line, B flat, A, G, B flat again because of the key sign, A space, C sharp. So bar 9 and 10 is exactly the same in the left hand as 11 and 12. And it's just going to be a semi-detached because this left hand is imitating what would be played on a double bass in a jazz trio. So we're going to hear that nice steady beat as if the strings were being plucked. So I'll slow it down and I'll count the jazz feel of the swing quavers like this. A 1, a 2, a ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now because we don't have any quavers in the left hand, it's hard to hear how those quavers are going to fit in with the right hand. So that's why I counted with the quavers even though we're only playing crotchets in the left hand. Now when we put it together for those 4 bars, bars 9, 10, 11, and 12, this is how it's going to sound. You can try playing along with me if you like. I count a 1, a 2, a ready, go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. One more time. A 1, a 2, a ready, go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Really well done with that. Now let's go on to the next 4 bars, 8 bars. Pardon me. So that would be bar 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, I think. Nope, it's not. It's just 4 bars, isn't it? So we have the left hand doing the minim, stepping down to the C, and then step to the B natural, and then B flat is only a crotchet. And then we've got a semi-breve on that A in bar 15, reach up the A octave, and then step down, G, F. And then you've got to leap back down to the A to connect it, just like we did from the very beginning, because circle I, bar 17, is the same as bar 1. So let's take a look at that again. So we're talking about bar 13, 14, 15, and 16, but definitely connected into bar 17 so you know how to leap it. All right, so here we go. Let's try this again. Thumb is on the D to start with in bar number 13. Step down to the C, then to the B, then to the B flat. There's a rest, and then 5 on the A. Hold it for a semi-breve. Reach up that octave for the A, and then step down with a staccato F. Leap down for the A, D, just like the beginning. Let's take a look at what the right hand does. It looks like thumb is going to go on the D, up a third to the F, but there's a stretch between 1 and 2. Step to the G. Looks like 4 is going to go on the A flat. Step to the G. Step to the F. And then there's a staccato quaver there. So we go up those 4 notes and come right back down the same way, but with a different rhythm. And in circle H, bar 15, look, it's those same notes, but now they're all swing quavers. So we go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And from there, you've got to shift, but watch how we're going to shift from thumb on that D. I'm going to kind of leave that thumb on the D, and I'm going to kind of hover over that thumb. So it's like a crossover, but we're going to keep that thumb as the anchor. From there, cross over, so you get the 5 and the 2, and the 3 will end up on that D. Watch how that goes, bars 15 and 16. So I'm going to count it, just the right hand, and I'm going to go really slow, from bar 13 to 16. 1, 2, ready, go, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and rest, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and rest, and 2, and rest, rest. And then you bring your hand back up to how you had it from very beginning, from bar 1, with that little chord that we had in bar 1 with 1, 2, and 4, just the same way. So let's look at that again. Bars 13, 14, 15, and 16. So you have thumb on the D, rest, 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 and 2, and rest, 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 and so on and so forth. Let's see what we do in putting the hands together at bar 13, which is circle G, thumb on the D left, thumb on the D right. Nice and slow. I count and we play. A 1, a 2, a ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 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 and 1, 2. Let's do that again. Bars 13, 14, 15, and 16, and connect into bar 17. Thumbs on the Ds. A 1, a 2, a ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 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 and 1, and 2. Well done. Now let's take it back from bar 9 and do bars 9 through 16 plus the connection to bar 17. So we have that chord that we started off with from the very beginning. Again, bar 9. I count and we play together. Ready? A 1, a 2, a ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1, and 2. Let's try that one more time. This time I'm going to put my metronome on to make sure I keep a nice steady beat. And it's exactly half the tempo that it should be for performance. So back in bar 9, thumb on the D left, and then the chord in your right hand, F, A, B natural, and D. I count and we play together. Ready? A 1, a 2, a ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 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 1, and 2. One more time, that same speed. Notice I'm also starting to put the dynamics in there as well. 1, and 2, and ready, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2. Really well done with this section.